Hey guys, this is Lali for Work Music, and today we have the honor to have the leader of a duo who fell in love with Mexico Science Corona Capital 2021 edition. This is Matthew from
Stop fucking with my head.
Cast out by 16 when I was just looking for home. I felt fucked in a bad day.
So, first of all, how do you find yourself after the show, the last night?
So inspired, so excited. This was a dream come true for us because this was our first actual headline show in Mexico. The last time was a big festival. So to see our fans who wanted to see us for years and years finally get to experience that and watch their faces was increíble.
It was incredible. At some point, the pain was shaking for the crowd, and a lot of, how to say, the middle fingers in some songs. So it was like a brutal show for me, an experience. And the most important element will be the setlist. And yesterday you told that you read all the DMs saying they need to listen one song in specific. But you say also like, this time a while you didn't play this song.
Yeah, correct.
But it was an amazing time with this song.
Oh, thank you. I was nervous.
Why?
I was so nervous because we hadn't played that song in several months and we hadn't rehearsed it, hadn't practiced it. We had a new drummer with us too. And I was reading all the comments and I was like, man, we have to play this song. So going into the song, I was nervous, but I thought it worked out well.
Yeah, it was amazing. Neither was time to hear that. And also the credits was like insane for this time.
Yeah.
But who make this decision to take this? Which one song could be in setlist, which one not? Because we need to have the balance into the what do you want to play, but what the fans want to. So how can you decide the setlist?
It's a mixture of David and I both. We have over 120 songs at this point, so it's a lot to pick from. And if you're only playing 60 minutes to 75 minutes, you have to be very selective. So we try to think first about the songs that people want to hear, like the big hits, so to speak. We always try to include some of the new music in there as well, so there's a little mixture of both. And then we try to incorporate songs that we personally love to play live. So they'll kind of change every tour that we do, but for the most part, we're playing at least 5 of the same songs every single tour because we have to. Like, I See You.
Oh, I see. I love that.
Exactly. Bottom of the Deep Blue Sea, Everybody Gets High. Like those big songs, I think we kind of have to play. But we like to switch it up too, because otherwise, if you're playing the same thing every tour, it gets boring. So we kind of go back and forth. But yeah, David and I both make those decisions.
Mm-hmm, okay. Also, how you have like high parts of the show and the low ones, and more deeply for the fans. So it was a little, well, it was a good sandwich for me.
Thank you.
It was a new fun. So also, the song that before we talked about the Aztec Dead Whistle is part of your last album, the I Am Cinco. And it's a proof of how deeply your connection with Mexico Science Corona Capital. And now we have just dropped the new EP Skeleton Part 4.
Yes.
So we need to talk about that.
Okay.
Because I'm really curious about the Skeleton series. How was in the background or your behind process to realize each part of this series? Like, is the coherence behind each part? The Skeleton Part 1, 2, 3, and now the part.
Yeah. We when we approach writing songs, a lot of times we'll start with just an acoustic guitar or a piano and then a melody. And then we add a lot of the elements that you hear on the big songs, the synths and the big drums and all this stuff. But a lot of times a big production in a song can distract from the actual song and the lyrics itself. So the Skeleton series for us was an opportunity to bring the songs back to the way that they were originally written, just very simplified. And I think if you can take a melody and a lyric and strip it down to just an instrument, then you have a good song. If you can't do that, then it's harder to say, well, this is like an actual song. So we have enjoyed being creative with the Skeletons stuff, but a lot of times it is just like, we'll pull 5 to 6 big songs that we have and strip them back to this beautiful, very cinematic kind of orchestral piece. And it seems like our fans really enjoy that alternative side to us, because it's definitely a lot different than the albums that you hear. But For us, it's just another idea and way to tap into something different emotionally.
Yeah, I probably understand, like, this is your new space or your another place for your project, like a freedom or catharsis artistic time. So it's really interesting how the creatorship is going to be in your project. So yesterday was a little warm your speech about the mental health, and I want to know how you keep in your mind this mentality about the mental health. Oh, we are the same people, just the different jobs. And yeah, what is that? Because the social media is every time with our the faces and cell phones every day. So how you keep that?
Nature is a big one for me, making sure that I feel like nature is medicine, and going to a park or going to the mountains or going to the ocean and just being able to recenter yourself with nature is incredibly important. And also to put your phone down a lot is very helpful, because I get distracted with work a lot of times, email and text coming in, or even just being on social media, and I'm comparing myself to other people or other artists. And I think it's healthy to be able to set your phone down and be able to just go out and enjoy nature. Has helped me a lot. And then other times it sounds difficult when you're in the middle of depression, but it's very important to do like very small things if you're depressed. Like, instead of sitting in a dark room, open up your blinds and just experience the sun a little bit, or drink water when you wake up. Like, just like things that when you're depressed, the little things that they all add up. And a lot of times when you're just not in your right mind, you're just not thinking about that, or you're not willing to do that. So I have to have reminders for myself of just like very small things that I'm capable of doing every day that help. But I would say nature and going out and just being in the sun and just getting outside has helped my mental health a lot.
Beautiful. Yeah. Sometimes the people say, like, well, it's time to touch the grass.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Take a break of your mind to think about the books. Really? So the first one is, which is your weirdest habit that you have?
I am very OCD. I love things to be organized. I love things to be color coded. I do not exist well when things are chaotic. So I'm very like type A. I like it like that. Sometimes I get mad at myself, but it is what it is.
Sad. So this is the reason that you say in that previous interview that you need to take out the control sometimes. Now, the second one. If MISSIO discovery was like a visual art, what kind of would be? Like a film, a mural?
Animated sci-fi, maybe. So like almost. I just got into Studio Ghibli recently. Are you familiar? Like that vibe, but maybe more futuristic, I think, or a little more sci-fi. But I think that there's a lot of detail that happens in animation specifically, and there's a lot of complexities to it. And I think there's a lot of complexities to our music, and but there's a lot of beauty in it too, and darkness, and like all the things incorporated. So yeah, probably that.
Oh, also you wanna keep included the nature.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Well, if music had smell, which scent could be MISSIO discography?
Man, maybe like in the forest, those trees, like a pine tree, maybe.
With raining or just the forest?
Yeah, add some rain in there. Yeah, add some rain in there for sure. A little darkness, but that's a good question. I've never been asked that. Yeah.
So, if you could hack the speakers of the world for a minute, what you want to say or what you want to play, what could you do?
The frustration I have with a lot of artists who have really large platforms is that I don't feel like they utilize them for good. I feel like it's very self-absorbed, and it's about money and fame and these other things. And I feel like if you have the opportunity to have a platform where people are listening to you in whatever it is, I feel like being a part of the human experience, you have to give back, and you have to help people, and you have to, because everybody's struggling all around the world. And I think that I would try to convey and communicate that you're not alone in your struggles, that even though you think you are, because we're all isolated a lot, you're not. And I would just try to point people towards hope in whatever that looks like for them. because I feel like that lacks a lot in our society today, of people just like going outside of themselves and helping other people. And I would love to have a massive platform like that to just try to get people to look past their situation and see a brighter future for themselves and for others.
I also, this reminds me of yesterday about the I see you speech. It was so warm for me.
Thank you.
It's like, it's lovely. Like this time that I saw the fans and all it was like touching your heart. It was like, yeah, it's me. I see you too. And that's so such a good time. So now we have a special gift for you because we already know, and it's value for us that you appreciate and love our culture and our country. So it's really good to have you this time.
No, thank you.
And it was a really good show.
Thank you so much.
So,
oh
to
man.
it,
Oh, did you bring?
yeah, because David isn't here, but it's two. This is for you.
Muchas gracias. ¿Qué es esto?
If you can tell, take up.
Yeah, okay.
And there are some gifts from us to you.
This is so kind.
So little things that you can
Man, I don't know if I'm gonna be
see
able to
in
get this off
the
there.
Mexico City.
Okay, I see. Is this like a luchador mask? Oh yeah.
For sure with the our colors of Mexico.
I feel like a kid on Christmas.
So the first one is called Changuito Mion.
Okay, a changuito.
Changuito Mion. And you can find them in the Chapultepec.
Okay, cool.
And also have this one here. You can put where here in this one. And take this. And when you push, this is gonna.
Oh, it squirts out. Okay, so you put the water in here,
And then you can push that. And there's gonna be a squirt.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And
So
all the people take this to your head,
okay.
like your hat.
Okay, cool. And then what's it called? Changuito?
Changuito Mion.
Changuito mion. Okay, cool.
The second one is a little candies from Mexico.
These I've had before. These are amazing.
Yeah. Mazapan.
Let me see. Is this the tamarindo?
Yeah,
tamarindo is incredible.
Also, this one is tamarindo, but another presentation. Yeah, and this is like oblea, the little snack. And Gloria is like from cajeta.
I'm gonna eat all these today.
The last one,
Oh, that's so cool.
you're gonna be the luchador.
This is actually awesome. I'm gonna keep this at my house for sure.
I hope you like it. And also this one.
For David, I'll bring that to David. Yeah, I'll bring that to David for sure.
And also we had this one for your band.
Oh, thank you. That's so kind of y'all. Really, I really appreciate it. I know that they will too. That's very nice.
So thank you for this space.
Yeah, de nada.
Pleasure to having you for second time in Mexico, but the first one with work music. And it was a pleasure to interview you.
Thank you so much. Mucho gusto.
So guys, keep listening Skeleton Park 4 and follow them in your nets. Don't forget, and also if you had the opportunity to go to the show, don't miss out. You're gonna be hot and a brutal show and insane experience. It's gonna be the best night. I promise. So this is Lali and this is Matt. Esto fue MISSIO con Work Music.
Good job.
Do not bullshit you. We travel all over the world, and Mexico is the best.